Welcome back, my friends. We have here what appears to be a huge video. I just saw this pop up in my feed on YouTube, and I want to hear what Dan McDonald has to say. Let me give you the backstory. This isn't just huge for Dan McDonald or people who follow Dan McDonald or who love Dan McDonald as a beacon of light in a crazy world, right? This is huge for all creators. Dan McDonald lost his YouTube channel. It went away, disappeared into the abyss. Probably, what's it been, 2 years? It could be 2 years. By the way, I apologize for the sniffy nose. I've got some allergies going on, but we're going to get through this. So he lost his channel 2-ish years ago, and that's a huge problem for people who want to freely express themselves, right? He's helping people. People don't have to go to him if they don't want to, but he lost his channel. I don't know exactly which video he caused it or what happened, but he lost it, speaking too much truth. And he just now appears to have got it back. So let's jump in.
Hey, it's Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator with no shirt on. Surprise, surprise, surprise. We got the old Life Regenerator channel back, so I am now once again the Life Regenerator. That's amazing. I'm not going to say too much. I'm just going to get the algorithms going. Give me a couple videos here to warm up the algorithms. So for now, what I would like to do is ask you to subscribe to my new YouTube channel, just in case. I'm not even going to say just in case what, but just in case. We should all thank Ryan, who sent like 500 emails over and over and over again, and eventually they just were like, okay, geez, and they just gave it back. For now, we'll see what happens. There's a new YouTube channel, though. I would like you to subscribe to that so that we can stay in touch, just in case, okay? So that link will be down below. Also, I'm going to be kicking off a whole lot of emails, once a week at least anyways, emails with videos and classes and free stuff. That will also be down below for you to sign up for my email list. That's the rock solid. If you're like a DTM person, you want to see where this adventure.
Yeah, since he's plugging his email list, let me plug my email list. If you want my free package, which is the heart and soul of One Life. One Life is the system I created to help you win the life that you want. It's a mission-focused, excuse me, purpose-driven, action-oriented system for living. That system you can find out about at thisismyonelife.com. It's called One Life. It's a system for winning the life that you want, mission-driven. But the heart and soul of that is how to find your mission in life. And that you can pick up when you subscribe to my weekly video email newsletter, which is gmarkphillips.com/subscribe. There'll be links in the description down below and in the comments section or in the comment section. Go check it out if you want that. Here we go again. P.S. Shout out to whoever Ryan is. I don't know what kind of emails you're sending to YouTube to get a channel back that was speaking too much truth that they felt they had to censor it. But kudos, Ryan.
Takes us, because I'm just getting started, you know, and I've been learning a lot, and I've been going through a lot of changes, and I understand some people are having a hard time understanding where I'm at. I have been going through the most unbelievable thing, and I've talked to a couple of my most enlightened friends about it, but I even just stopped talking about it. You know, I'm in the middle of this crazy process, just trying to hold it all together and do my best here on planet Earth. And so I want to thank everyone for 17 years of support on YouTube. We've got the original Life Regenerator channel back. It's amazing.
I don't know what kind of situation he's going through, but don't you feel like we're all going through a situation right now? I feel like this is the wildest time, definitely in my own life. I'm certainly going through a transformation / awakening. And let me know if you are in the comments section down below. Let's continue.
And I'm stoked. So let's get the wheels greased. But that was I just wanted to make a couple announcements about signing up to my new YouTube channel, which is just Dan McDonald. There's a link down below for that. Sign up for my emails. There's a link down below for that. Rumble is a backup. Telegram is a backup. All that is down below. I've got the Elite Video Club, which is where I post my real heartfelt feelings. You know, the Life Regenerator is a bit of a character. And then the Dan McDonald, like the human being his natural self of what he really thinks and what he really believes and what he's really going through, that's over on the Elite Video Club. And I do the adventure vlogs and stuff over there. So I'm glad to be back. Let's see what happens. I'm looking forward to, you know, starting up some new content here on the old classic Life Regenerator channel. And if you would do me a favor to help me get the algorithms going here, leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up, hit the notification button.
Let's do that now while I've got it fresh in my mind. Let's see here. Dan the Man. So good to see this. I love it. It's, you know, like I said, it's a win for all of us. Let's see what he has to say here. Then we'll jump into some comments.
Whatever you want to do, however that works. And then make sure, the biggest favor I could ask of you is to go to my new YouTube channel, just to make sure we don't lose contact this time. Okay? Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone. Have an absolutely epic day.
Well, that's cool. Let's see what the people are saying here. And like I said, check out his new channel. Wow, congrats on retrieving your channel. Amen to that. Dan the Man, there's my comment. Wow, what a, excuse me, what a quantum shift for me. So grateful to see they found you in 2012. Oh, he found him in 2012. Let's go, OG Lemon Ginger Blast from the past. That is so awesome. Congratulations. I've missed you. Wow, 17 years. This lady, I checked out her stuff. She's doing her thing. There's a health revolution going on, my friends. It is happening. I'm here with you. Been here for 15 years. Yeah, I love it. Like I said, it's not only a win for Dan, it's a win for humanity and human beings. Whatever happened, however it happened, you know, my gut feeling, I know they shut him down. My gut feeling is that they shut him down for talking about things he shouldn't have been talking about. See, no one should be able to get between us and a healer or a person. If we want the knowledge, you know, go get it. These bums that have been doing this, super bad news. I just got a couple of, I'm going through my own thing over on Instagram. I'm now limited to only people who are already following me. They're no longer pushing my stuff out. I'm appealing it, but it was like 10 videos. Some of them I could see they're questioning it, or they're like, you know, but still I'm within the parameters of Instagram. I'm using the tools they give me and doing, you know, being in compliance with copyright stuff and all that stuff. But I might get these, you know, kind of a strike. So I might talk about that moving forward. I'm very sensitive to this. You know, my top 3 core values are fun, freedom, and full self-expression. And the Gov over the last few years has nixed all of them. That's why I'm going hard in the paint, sharing knowledge and information about censorship and whatever else they're doing. It's an all hands on deck type of situation. I'm recruiting as many human beings as I can for the cause. Let me throw out what some of the things I've created to help the cause. It's the Great Awakening Guide at greatawakeningguide.com. That's totally free, not even an email required. All the best resources all in one place, live links to videos and documentaries and movies. Now, there are some things in there that are, you know, from the past. You know, I created that 2 or 3 years ago. So it is always evolving as my awareness evolves. So take everything in there with a grain of salt, you know, put it through your own discernment system. Also, One Life, like I talked about, this is my onelife.com. The biggest thing that scares the people who currently have power is for you to know yourself and for you to do the gifts, use your gifts and talents in a positive way to free humanity, to improve the human experience for all people. They want all the power for themselves. So when you know yourself and know your superpower that God gave you, boom, you just pulled yourself out of their army of drones that don't know themselves, that are just marching on programs they've received from the quote matrix, and you are now an awake and aware human being fighting the fight for the side of good. So that's what that's all about. What else? Media business blueprint. There's no better time right now to start a media business talking about this battle between good and evil we are in. Dan McDonald was a casualty. His channel was a casualty 2-3 years ago, right? Speaking truth about the living foods and the benefits of enzymes and vitamins and minerals in living foods. John Rose is another good resource for this. And so is Yaki Awakened. Jillian Berry's all about it too. These people are just speaking their truth. Dr. Robert Morse, like it or not, you shouldn't cancel these people. No one has the right to cancel another person, because that's some straight up bullshit. So Dan McDonald was a casualty in the battle between good and evil, dark forces and light forces, and he's back. And so Media Business Blueprint is all about helping you create a media business, you can talk about whatever events you want. You don't have to be like me talking about the battle between good and evil. You can, and ultimately you're always going to be doing that because that's what's going on here. And yes, I do see that it's a consciousness thing too. It's the battle between the good side of you and the bad side of you, so to speak, or the person you used to be and the person you could be. It's all tied in. But there's no better time than right now to make an impact and potentially make an income. You can learn more at mediabusinessblueprint.com. And then, of course, Focus and Flow products and apparel for conscious creators, to just remind yourself that when you create, it's far better to create from a conscious, awake state than from an unconscious state. Carl Jung said, if we do not bring the unconscious to the conscious, it will govern our lives and we will call it fate, right? We will call it fate. Have an awesome day. Thanks so much for checking out this video of Dan McDonald back. I'm, again, a huge win, not only for him, but for humanity as a whole, and YouTubers, creators as a whole. So I appreciate you very much. Have an awesome day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.